Hey man, welcome back to another video. You already know what it is. It's your boy Jay back with another one. You already know what it is, what it ain't. You feel me? So before we even get into this video, you might as well go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and might as well go ahead and subscribe, man. You might as well. I mean, I'm just saying, you might as well. You feel me? Might as well whoop-de-poop-de-you. You feel me? Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Rams, okay? And, what they got going on and, the season that they could have here, right? The amazing season, shoot, if we're being real, that they could, even it hurts me to say that because, we have to play them twice a year, right? But, still, and, this depending on them, where they place at, depending on our playoff spot, right? I get that. But still, they can end up having a phenomenal season here, man. I mean, they got people that are back healthy, that weren't as healthy last year. They're having a full healthy offseason and just a multitude of things here. And they've low-key had a decent offseason for what they needed. And even though, this is, obviously the elephant in the room here. And Aaron Donald retired, right? Aaron Donald hung him up and left a big hole on that D-line. And we're going to get into that later, right? But still, Aaron Donald retired, man. Shout out to a great career. You know what I'm saying? I had to play you for your literal whole career twice a year. And it wasn't fun, but you were a dog. It was fun watching you. Obviously not watching you kill us, especially for the years whenever we weren't a good team, whenever we had 2 wins, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And whenever you used to kill us, right? So it was always fun watching that boy AD out there hoop and do his thing, on that field. But, it's kind of a bittersweet moment, that's all I'm saying. Because he played, like I said, played us twice a year, and it felt like he got up to play the Niners. Everybody remembers that who whenever the reporter asked him about Debo and then blah, 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 right? So I just want to say hats off and kudos to my boy Aaron Donald. Now, let's go ahead and get into the offseason re-signings before the signings, right? Okay, so they re-signed, a couple of guys. Nothing crazy here. Nothing insane. Like, they got Demarcus Robinson back. You know what I'm saying? Definitely good there. They got Larrell Murchison. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good pickup. Well, not pickup, but a re-sign there, right? And then Kevin Dotson. These are 3 guys who were previously on the team last year, who they just, re-signed. And there are a couple guys who, were previously on their team, but, went to a different team in between, in Darius Williams, right? And, they also signed, some other guys, and we're going to get to we're going to save, in my opinion, their best signing for last, right? Even though he was a great pickup there, right? They brought in Cameron Curl, from Washington, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Jonah Jackson, they got Kobe Parkinson, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they got some boys out there, definitely. And they also got Jimmy G to be their backup quarterback. Now, when Jimmy was a Niner, I loved him, obviously. And whenever he left the Niners, I was still cool with him until he started throwing dirt on us. Like, bro, what? I understand you're upset how everything went. I get that, how, we shipped you out whenever we were trying to usher in Trey Lance. I get that. And, then we brought you back. And then we shipped you out again whenever we ushered in Brock Purdy. I get all of that. I swear I do, man. But you were just throwing all that ill will on us. And, so I really can't rock with you like I once did and like I really want to. You know what I'm saying? Because you were my guy there for a couple, both Italian guys. It's whatever. But the main event, you feel me? The big guy that they brought in. Now, obviously, he has had a lot of injury history in his career. That's actually why his previous team released him. And I'm talking about Trey White, okay? Trey White, LSU product, you know what I'm saying? LSU, you feel me, right? We what's the word I want to say here? We may have messed up by allowing them to get this loaded in their secondary. Okay? Maybe. I'm not saying that we definitely did mess up. I'm just saying here that there is a big possibility that we did mess up. I'm sorry if y'all keep seeing me look away from the screen. The Bulls in Miami are playing. It's the second quarter. So if y'all are wondering what I'm watching, in this upcoming 2024 draft, that happens next week, right? You guys have the 19th pick in the first round, right? Pretty good there, and you guys have the 52nd pick in the second round, about middle of the pack again there, right? So you will definitely take that. You know what I'm saying? For the team that you guys have now, especially after your offseason signing / re-signing, right? So, definitely, right? But, okay, that's, obviously has to be a but there, right? It has to be, okay? But you guys don't, no, let me rephrase that. I was about to say that you guys don't hit on your first round picks and second round picks, but that's not true at all. That is definitely not. But what I was going to say there is that, in 2022, y'all found a gem in the 5th round, and in 23 y'all found a gem in the 5th round, right? And Kyren Williams in 22, you're starting running back, and then your starting receiver out there, and Puka. You feel me? Y'all got him last year in the 5th round. Dub. That's amazing there. That's dope, right? And so, you guys are good at drafting, right? And that's a great thing to be good at as an organization, especially a organization that, has, what's the word? Well, just plain and simple, has a aging quarterback. Now, the dude's still playing at the top of his game, of course, in Stafford, but, none the less here he is, 30 plus years old, right? And then you have a injury prone receiver in Cooper Kupp, right? So definitely it is a good thing to be good at drafting, especially in the later rounds, because you don't need to use any of your earlier round picks on those two positions that I just talked about, right? So where I think you should go with that pick at number 19 is you need to get somebody on this D line, okay? Whether it's the interior D line or somebody on the edge. But like I mentioned earlier, your Hall of Fame, your first ballot Hall of Famer just retired. So you have a big hole up front now, you know what I'm saying? So since that is the case, you guys are going to have to get someone for that D line. Just someone, right? I'm not saying, anyone in particular, but just someone that can play that either nose or, interior or the edge. It's just, you just will. And that will be amazing for you guys, because if you can get, if you can get a first round talent on that D line with the secondary that you guys have, put together back there, right? And then the offense that's coming back healthy, man, you know what I'm saying? You guys could start being astronomical, right? Because, Puka has been working out with Cooper Kupp over this offseason, right? And he has said that Cooper is getting a healthy offseason to get back right and be him. And these are obviously the words of his teammate, right? But still, he said that he's back. He said that he's back at full form. Now, will he be close to that 21 season, his record-breaking season and all that crazy stuff there, right? Where he won the Triple Crown, probably won't be close to that, you know what I'm saying? Especially with Cooper out there. I mean, not with Cooper, with Puka out there, So, I don't know there, but if he can be an ounce of that, he doesn't need to have 1,900 yards again. Definitely not. But if he can have, a 1,300-yard season next to Cooper, I keep mixing these guys up. Next to Puka, next to Puka's, 14, yards. I mean, Puka just finished with 1,400 as a rook. You know what I'm saying? He had like 1,400. It was like 105 catches, something like that, and like 6 tutties. I have it up here, but definitely, man. So he ate, and your boy Cooper Kupp couldn't play all last season. Really couldn't play that much of last season, if we're being honest. You know, battling injuries left and right there. You know, and your quarterback missed about 2 games, I want to say. You know, he still threw for about, you know, like 3,900, you know, with, you know, about 62% completion, right? Don't ask me anything else. He threw for like, you know, 20-something Yetis. Like I said, I'll have it all right here. And, you know, definitely, he had a decent year. But even he was battling a injury, his thumb, right? So, and which a quarterback needs, you know. I don't know which hand it was. I'm pretty sure it was on the throwing hand, but I don't know for sure there. But regardless, even on that guide hand, you know, having your freaking thumb, you know what I'm saying, messed up for pretty much that whole season. Because, yeah, I get it. He only missed 2 games, but, bro, it takes more than 2 weeks for you feel me, for your junk to and get healed, you know. But I don't know there, man. I mean, y'all are gonna have a great year. I mean, you know, you really don't run the ball that much. You know, it's not really a running scheme, but you know, you do have a 2-headed monster back there, maybe even a 3-headed monster, really. You know, if you guys so choose it to be, right? You know, it is, like I said, a committee back there. There's no name. I mean, your boy Williams is, you know, probably the best back on the roster, which is fine because of who you guys have at receiver. You know what I'm saying? You have 2 number 1s on a team, right? You know, there's only a few teams like that. Like, off the top of my head, the Eagles are like that, and y'all. You know, that's just off the top of my head. I don't know exactly who else, right? But off the top of my head, the Eagles and y'all have 2 number 1s, right? I mean, the Bears might have 2 number 1s now with Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. You know, maybe that. I don't know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know. But just number 1 guys, you guys have 2 of them now. So your quarterback, yes, although he's going to have to distribute, right? He's not going to be asked to do too much because who do you double? And then if you double, who's going to be open? You know, I mean, Cooper Kupp was eating whenever everyone knew guard Coop, he's going to go crazy on us, right? And he still was killing people for 130s, 140 bombs, you know, in that 21 season, his last full healthy season where he played all 17, right? And I'm just saying that, you know, if we can get a healthy season from Cooper Kupp, Puka, you know, knock on wood, right? Puka has never been, you know, hurting like that, right? You know, just as one season, right? But, you know, if we can get a healthy year of Cooper Kupp and a healthy year of Matthew Stafford, oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, whew, watch out for them, for LA, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Watch out for LA, dude. I mean, seriously. They're kind of on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Low key, you know. We have to see them twice this year, you know. So, you know, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure they're going to lose, though, to the Packers, though, this year. I know they played the Packers. I think they played the Eagles. I forget who else all that they play. But, you know, I remember thinking that the Packers can beat them because I like the Packers. I think the Packers are going to really do something, you know. I seriously do. But, you know, we'll just have to, you know, see for ourselves. Anyway, man, with all that being said, you already know what it is. You already know what it ain't, man. You already know, man. This video is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? Whoopty-poopty, scoopty. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. You know, please like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely, man. And I'll be back on Monday. Love.